We're holding Pasuk Dalit. Ve'ela begodim. These are the garments, the vestments. Asher yasu choshen, the ephod. Choshen is the breastplate. The ephod is the apron. Umil. This is like a tunic. Ukson is tashbeitz. A shirt which is similar to the me'il, except it's tashbeitz. It has like settings in it. The way it's woven. Mitznefis is the turban. Avneit. Avneit is the belt. Again, what's all this reiteration? It said earlier, that it speaks about the eight vestments, and it says, I mean, we already said, we're adding bonov. So it should say, bonov. Again, la'aron ochicho lebonov lachanuli. The Gemara talks. The Gemara speaks about it. Why? It speaks. It's later mentioned. The pants. Pants are not mentioned. Pants are one of the vestments. It's not mentioned in the pasuk. V'em yikhu es hazov v'sadcheles v'sargomon. These are the craftsmen. They should take the gold, the tcheles, the wool dyed tcheles, argomon, it's dyed argomon. There's tolas hashoni, the wool that's dyed tolas shoni, which is crimson. There's sheish, and the sheish is the linen. It's an argument more whether the avneit had was Shabbos or not Shabbos. There's a question of the Kohen Gadol, not the Kohen Hedgit. The Kohen Hedgit, the ordinary Kohen, all his vestments were just linen. But the Kohen Gadol, there's a question whether his belt it was wool and linen, because it says all these ves sheish. Is the sheish is that the belt and the shirt? Or is it what? It's no. The belt itself was a combination of Shabbos, wool and linen.
All these materials were from what came with us out of Mitzrayim?
Yeah. Okay. So Rechaim Kodesh speaks about this. Why it mentions a number of times. La'aron ochicho lebonov kacho. So firstly, he points out what we said yesterday, that it's not enough just to make it, that it has to be made lishma. The lishma includes for who it's being made. The Rechaim Kodesh over here says a few approaches. Take a look. He asked the question. Dalit ve'ela begodim kosh loma lomona kosev elashishu begodim v'hishmit hatzitz hakodesh u'mechosayim. Yeah, Alan. Two things are not mentioned. The tzitz, that's the gold plate that the Kohen Gadol wore on his head, on his forehead, and the pants. Only 6 are mentioned. It says Eila begodim. V'ulai sheromzom hakosev shneim hatzitz romzom posek shelefnei zeh was big day Aaron lekacho. It says you should make the garments, the vessels of Aaron, to sanctify him. Shelo yitzorch nitzach lomar ela ve'ela begodim. Eliskavin elatzitz shelo hisker posuk ve'ela begodim. That's alluding to the tzitz. So Omar la'Aaron, and therefore it mentions Aaron over there, doesn't mention his children. Lo hiskir lebonov kin luskavin ela tzitz, because it's being something which is specific to him, which is the tzitz. V'omer loshen rabim letzachu levado lo yoel ki shmona begodim achvin zeh. Every one of the vestments actually are necessities, because if any of them are missing, it's considered mechus begodim. It's considered he's not wearing the vestments. Chen Omer Loshen Rabim. Zemdui Gamkin Omer Ve'ele. It says Ve'ele. And these are Shnir Kamosen Hala Begodim Acherim. He's saying good. It says in the Posuk, Posuk Big Day Aaron, Lekacho, Lechanoli. Correct? The Vav seems to be superfluous. It's and Eile, not the and these are. These are. If it's going back, what we spoke about before, the vestments for Aaron to officiate. And now we're going to show you what the vestments are. Say, Eila begodim. What's and? So the Vav, he says, is coming to add to the tzitz. The tzitz, which is not mentioned, that's Ve'ela. These are in addition to what's alluded to in the first pasuk. So Rechaim HaKodesh. L'tzatchik var kodem tziva al k'tzas lo hutzch levair ki somach ha she'osid hu lefartem echad echad b'frotem timtzom. When he speaks about each one individually later, timtzom mavur aromus. So what about the pants? You should make the holy vestments la'aron, your brother, and posuk zem yutar. Who lomar al mechosayim. This posuk is alluding to the pants, which wasn't mentioned. The hisker Aaron the bon of kem mechosayim tsichen bein lo kohen gadol bein kohen hidjit. Both.
Right, the Kohen Gadol and Kohen Hidjit both had pants, but only Kohen Gadol had tzitz.
Right. But the question is, which he asks in a moment, it's alluded to. If you mention the others, why shouldn't you mention the tzitz as you mentioned the others? Or mention the pants as you mentioned them? Why does that be alluded to? To write something superfluous to allude to it, say it explicitly. As I speak about the shirt and the pant and the turban and the belt and so on and so forth, and the apron and the choshen, say tzitz, say it explicitly. Why does it have to come with derech remez? Comes only through an illusionary way. Should have mentioned it together with the other six. He said there's something unique about these two which are dissimilar than the six that are mentioned. And that's why it's not mentioned here with the six. What is it dissimilar? First, the tzitz was the ultimate. What did it say? It said Kodesh Hashem. So because it was something on its own level, it's not appropriate. It should be listed together with the others. It's considered big day kodesh. If he doesn't wear it, it's called mechusa begodim. It's not classic. It's made of gold. Even though it had threads on it. No, it doesn't make a difference. Nobody runs around with a breastplate with diamonds in it.
By the way, it says it's bling and his sons. There's only one Kohen Gadol.
No, instead, and his sons should make the.
They'll inherit it.
No. Their sons. We're talking about also the full vestments. The full vestments included.
Let's go to the sons.
No, that's included within the 8. Four of the 8 are the Kohen head, the ordinary Kohen who is it. One second. So higdim b'fnei atzmo. So that's the reason why it was alluded to by itself first, before we approach the others. What about the pants? Because it was a lesser level. The pants cover the nakedness. Begimel big day Kohen hedgit. Therefore, it's kept to the last. But the 6 that I mentioned are all on the same level: the turban, the belt, and the shirt. They were all on the same level. Od nireh, another possibility. The big dekuna, you have to make it lishmo. Lezeporat veposuk. Vosa big dekodesh shanu b'mechnosayim. V'amal Aaron ochil v'onav l'chanli piru shetzorch lasosim l'shein Aaron l'shoris l'fnei Hashem. What's lishmo? Not that it's made for Aaron, that they're made for Aaron, that he should officiate with them. Umizet tilmod l'shar begodim posuk rishon shparat betzitz omar l'kacho she'asel l'shem kuna od Yosef lichtov v'kodesh l'Hashem for kacho. That in addition to have in mind that it's a vestment for the Kohen, you're sanctifying it because it's Kodesh L'Hashem. It's another level. Okay. No. He says.
So how are the pants and the tzitz going together? Why the pants?
No, the pants is the least. Let's go with the first shot. No, that's why it's not mentioned, because it's not on the same level as the others that are mentioned. Because it's the least of it. It doesn't fit with the 6. The tzitz is the ultimate. So that's alluded to. The least. And it's not on par with the others.
Would you ever say that Moshe was able to do it without the tzitz and without the pants? We said yesterday he